Welcome to Obey TV, your go-to channel for self-improvement and personal growth. Today we embark on an enlightening journey exploring the 7 habits of highly effective people. These habits, wonderfully articulated by Stephen R. Covey in his seminal book, are not merely theoretical concepts. They are practical tools, life-transforming strategies that, when implemented correctly, can fundamentally shift the trajectory of your life towards success and fulfillment. They are the secret ingredients to effectiveness, the roadmap to becoming proactive, purpose-driven individuals who prioritize, understand, synergize, and continuously learn and grow. These habits are the pillars of personal and professional excellence, and they have the power to transform lives, relationships, and organizations. So brace yourself as we delve into the world of these 7 life-changing habits. The first habit of highly effective people is proactivity. Now, what does this mean? It's not just about taking the initiative, it's about understanding that we are in control of our own actions and reactions, no matter the situation. Proactive people don't blame circumstances, conditions, or conditioning for their behavior. Instead, they understand that they are the captains of their own ships, the masters of their own fate. Being proactive means recognizing our responsibility to make things happen. It's about choosing our response to any given set of circumstances. Instead of being a thermometer that merely reflects the temperature of its environment, be a thermostat that regulates and controls. Proactivity gives us the freedom to choose our response, to decide our path forward. It's about owning our decisions, our actions, our lives. It's about understanding that we are not victims of our circumstances but architects of our own destiny. Remember, proactive people recognize that they are response-able. The second habit is to begin with the end in mind. Imagine sailing a ship without a destination. No matter how well you steer or how strong the wind, without a destination you're merely drifting. Now apply this metaphor to your life. If you don't have clear, long-term goals, you're essentially drifting through life, letting the currents of circumstance and chance dictate your course. Having an end goal in mind provides direction. It's like a compass guiding your decisions, helping you prioritize tasks, and keeping you focused on what truly matters. Every action, every decision you make becomes a step towards that destination. But remember, this isn't just about achieving goals. It's about aligning your actions with your deepest values and desires. It's about creating a life that is truly meaningful and fulfilling to you. It's about becoming the captain of your own ship, charting your course with purpose and intent. So, always have a clear vision of your destination. The third habit of highly effective people is to put first things first. This is not just about managing your time, it's about organizing and executing around your most critical priorities. It's about discerning what's truly important from what may appear urgent. Consider a day filled with endless tasks. How do you decide where to start? Do you tackle the easiest tasks first, or perhaps the ones that scream the loudest for your attention? While this may seem like an efficient approach, it's not necessarily the most effective one. Highly effective people recognize the need to focus on tasks that are important, not just urgent. These are activities that contribute to our long-term mission, values, and goals. Sometimes they may not demand immediate attention, but addressing them first leads to significant progress in the grand scheme of things. This habit is about disciplined prioritization. It's about making tough decisions and sometimes saying no to good opportunities in favor of great ones. Remember, to manage yourself, you must manage your priorities. The fourth habit is to think win-win. This is not just a strategy, it's a philosophy of human interaction. It's the belief that life is not a zero-sum game, but rather an arena where we can all succeed, where your victories do not come at the expense of mine. In relationships, be they personal or professional, seeking mutually beneficial solutions or agreements is the cornerstone of long-term success. It's about balance, it's about mutual respect, it's about understanding that the best outcomes are those where everyone involved feels they've won. This may require empathy, patience, and a willingness to listen and understand the needs and wants of others. It may require creativity and openness to new ideas and perspectives. It may also require courage to stand up for your own needs and wants while respecting those of others. So, strive for a win-win situation where both parties feel good about the decision and committed to the action plan. The fifth habit is to seek first to understand, then to be understood. This principle may seem simple on the surface, but it's a profound shift in how we communicate. It's about developing the ability to really listen, to comprehend deeply, and to empathize with others. It's about stepping into their shoes, seeing the world from their perspective. This is empathetic listening. And why is this so vital? because it builds trust. It breaks down walls. It opens up a realm of open, honest communication. When people feel understood, they're more likely to open up, share their thoughts, and listen to you in return. It's a reciprocal process. But it's not just about hearing words. It's about understanding the emotions, the motivations, the fears and hopes behind those words. It's about getting to the heart of the matter. So, seek to understand before you seek to be understood. Make this habit your own. Remember, understanding is key to effective communication. The sixth habit is to synergize. This principle is all about creating a whole that is greater than the sum of its parts. It's about fostering collaboration, embracing differences, and leveraging the diverse skills, perspectives, and experiences of each team member to produce results that no individual could achieve alone. Imagine a jigsaw puzzle. Each piece has its own shape and image, yet when they come together, they form a picture that is far more intricate, detailed, and beautiful than any single piece could be. This is the essence of synergy. Synergy is not just about teamwork, it's about creating an environment where cooperation thrives, where new ideas are encouraged, and where every voice is heard. It's about recognizing that each person brings something unique to the table, and that these differences are not only to be tolerated, but celebrated. In the end, synergy is about valuing the differences, harnessing them to create something extraordinary. So value the differences and synergize. The seventh and final habit is to sharpen the saw. This habit reminds us of the importance of consistent self-renewal and improvement. It's about keeping ourselves sharp and ready for life's challenges. And it's not just about one aspect of our lives, but four. Firstly, physical self-improvement, which involves taking care of our bodies through exercise, balanced nutrition, and sufficient rest. Secondly, social and emotional improvement, which means nurturing meaningful relationships, understanding others, and managing our emotions effectively. The third area is mental improvement. This is about continuing to learn, read, write, and explore new ideas. It's about keeping our minds sharp and agile. Lastly, spiritual improvement, which doesn't necessarily mean religious practices. It's more about understanding your purpose, your values, and dedicating some time to reflect on them. These four areas form a holistic approach to self-improvement. Like a saw, if you don't take the time to sharpen it, it becomes dull and ineffective. Remember, never get too busy making a living that you forget to make a life. So there you have it, the 7 habits of highly effective people. Each habit a stepping stone on the path to personal and professional growth. Let's briefly revisit them to reinforce their importance in our lives. First, we learned about the power of being proactive. It's not about reacting to the world, but rather taking charge and making conscious decisions to shape our own destiny. The world doesn't act upon us, we act upon it. Next, we explored the concept of beginning with the end in mind. This means creating a clear picture of our desired outcome before we start any endeavor. It's about having a vision and aligning our actions with that vision. The third habit, putting first things first, is about prioritizing. We learned that not all tasks are created equal. Some are urgent, some are important, and others are merely distractions. It's up to us to identify and focus on what really matters. The fourth habit, think win-win, taught us the value of cooperation over competition. It's about seeking mutually beneficial solutions, where everyone involved comes out ahead. Habit 5, seek first to understand, then to be understood, emphasize the importance of active listening. Understanding others' perspectives before sharing our own can lead to deeper connections and more effective communication. The sixth habit, synergize, showed us that the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. By working together, we can achieve more than we could alone. Finally, we learned about the importance of self-care in the seventh habit, sharpen the saw. It's about continuous learning and improvement, keeping our skills sharp and our minds open. Now the ball is in your court. Start implementing these habits in your life. Remember, it's not about perfection, but progress. Each day is a new opportunity to grow and become a more effective individual. Thank you for watching. Remember, change starts with you. Until next time, this is Obey TV, your partner in growth and self-improvement.